From Eddie Murphy's iconic throwbacks and Bill Hader's legendary shape-shifting to Kevin Hart's high-speed roasting, grab your popcorn and let's see if you can spot the difference.
On Saturday Night Live, I used to get to meet really cool people that you would never. I got to meet people like, I got to hang out with like the Johnny Cash, you know. At the Johnny, Eddie, you gonna come to the after party tonight, Eddie? June and I sure do love you.
Consider the time Eddie was trapped in a moving vehicle with Jerry Seinfeld, casually dropping a flawlessly accurate, behind-the-scenes encounter with the king of pop that left Seinfeld struggling to breathe behind the wheel.
Well, Jackson had his chimps. You would go to his house, that Bubbles chimp, when he got a certain age,
yeah.
You couldn't f with Bubbles.
No.
Bubbles in the cage.
No, it's
like, don't go near him. Don't go over there, Eddie.
Did you go to his house?
Yeah, a few times. And the chimp would be going crazy. Is that Bubble? They said, yes, don't go near the cage. Really? I thought Bubbles was don't go over there.
I'd like to thank, could you lift that up, please? I can't wait. Eddie, I need your help.
It ain't working. Okay. Go like, bend down.
First, I'd like to thank,
He said, Eddie, pull it up like I was working for him. And I started to do it too. I was like, yes, Mike. Wait, what am I doing?
Eddie's genius stretches far beyond standard parody. Decades before the geopolitical landscape shifted, a 1980s Eddie Murphy stood on stage and laid down a jaw-droppingly accurate, hyper-charismatic vocal blueprint, predicting exactly how the world's very first black president would command a room.
Then I'm gonna run for president, because we haven't had any black presidents lately either, have we? Somebody black should run. It'd be different. There's nothing to lose. It'd be fun, man. It can't get no worse than it's been the past 100 years. I figured, why not take the risk? Everybody's afraid to run, though, because they know that even though it's 1982, it's still a risky business to be the first black president. You know, you have to give speeches like this. My fellow Americans, as the president I feel, we the people must get together and join hands. Oh, you watch these people over there? I don't think they're too happy about this. He won't stand still. The black dude in the back going, hey, that ain't funny.
Obama for Obama?
Oh no, I don't really know if I'd do a good Obama. You know what we talked about? He talked about my hair. He was like, how come your hair? He said, what kind of rinse are you using? I said, what? He says, you don't have any gray hairs, because I'm about 2-3 months older than Obama.
Yes.
And he was like, that doesn't make me feel any better.
As Arnold Schwarzenegger, because I know you do a mean Schwarzenegger.
And Mr. Church is a movie about the cooking, everyone is eating, and the tears, the crying, and it's heartfelt, and there's all the collaboration with the great people. That's how he is.
And when it comes to keeping Hollywood's most untouchable figures entirely humble, Eddie operates with zero hesitation, turning prestigious, star-studded award galas into an absolute firing squad for fallen comedy titans.
This is a wonderful, wonderful thing to be included with some of my heroes, Richard Pryor and George Carlin and Bill. Oh, Bill has one of these. Did y'all make Bill give his back? No, because I know there was a big outcry from people. They was trying to get Bill to give his trophies back. You know you f***ed up when they want you to give your trophies back. Damn! Joe, we just come out and just talk crazy now. I would like to talk to some of the people who feel that I should give back my trophies! Just because you may have heard recently that I allegedly put the pill into people's chocolate.
Like when you were 9 years old, did you know what you would do? Had the notion crystallized in your head at 9 what you were going to do?
I did a lot of voices, but I didn't know I wanted to one day go into show business. I was just, a strange child. My mother used to say, "Who's Eddie? What voice is Eddie's voice?"
And you started performing, I think you first started doing stand-up comedy when you were like 15 or something.
Yeah. The first place I ever did it was a youth center, but the first place
they love comedy there.
At Roosevelt Youth. I was 15 years old. It was a great show. I had fun that night.
What kind of stuff were you doing at 15?
Just booger jokes and...
Yes!
That was my whole act.
You have boogers in your nose?
Take Bill Hader the man is a literal psychological shapeshifter. He can navigate from a critically acclaimed indie darling to a bone-chilling horror villain in a fraction of a second, leaving A-listers completely paralyzed with laughter.
I can be John Malkovich.
I'm sorry?
Hello, my name is John Malkovich.
I don't sound anything like that.
No, you sound exactly like this.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Oh, no.
No one tells a story like Dateline. Or do they?
That's so rad.
Totally into like the peripheral and like weird things. So he was like,
Oh, wow. We got some lights. Got a couple of cameras. That's nice. Yeah.
did Pacino, it was kind of weird, interviewing his new maid staff. So it was like all new maids.
And he's like giving them instructions?
Yeah, it was like,
if I walk into this kitchen and I see a cantaloupe on that table, I will lose my mind.
Imagine walking into a late-night green room as a complete rookie, only to be immediately cornered by a cigar-chomping, hyper-intimidating Arnold Schwarzenegger, demanding an instant audit of your psychological fortitude.
On an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie called Collateral Damage, big line in that movie was, "Open up the door, there's a bomb in there." The first time I met him, I go, he comes up to me and he had his cigar in his mouth and he goes, "What is Jeff and Peter?" That's his hair and makeup guys. Yeah. And I go, I don't know, I'll find them. And he goes, "Find them, show me your leadership capabilities." I have to say, there are stuff we say that you haven't said, but we would like you to say, like your dad shot you in the face. That must have been wild. My glasses, and then I go, "What should I wear?" And they go, "Well, Seth, what do you think?" And he's like,
I really don't give a shit. He can literally wear like whatever the he wants. I mean, I don't really care.
If surviving the Terminator wasn't enough, Hader managed to completely shatter the composure of Hollywood's most famously intense superstar, Tom Cruise, using nothing more than a casual backstage impersonation that felt like a straight-up sorcery display.
And at the end is like me, like, you know, like, "Hey, happy to be here, guys." And then Tom Cruise walks in, and even those guys are like, "Whoa!" And he's super stoked to be there, you know, just like, "Yeah, oh, boom," you know, like. So he comes over and he sits next to me, and I think he had been briefed on some of the supporting guys. So he sat down next to me, and he's like, I love your work." And I went, "Oh, thanks. I love your work too, Tom Cruise." You know, like, thanks. And I go, "Yeah, you know, I'm friends with Judd Apatow and Seth Rogen, and they went to your house." And went, yes. They did come to my house. And I said, Seth Rogen was like, you know, "It was amazing. He has like a bike track in his backyard. It's phenomenal." And I did a Seth Rogen impression, and it was like I did a magic trick. Tom Cruise was like, "Yeah." And he pointed at me and he goes, "You do impressions and you're on Saturday Night Live." And I went, "Hey." In that character, it is terrifying. Like, he'll be talking to you about, like, we're probably talking about music or movies or whatever, and then the minute they say action, he is so terrifying. And he can do, like, I go, "How did they do that thing in the first movie where your eye kind of goes up when Pennywise," I don't know if you guys saw the movie, but when he senses something, he kind of goes like, "Bah," you know, whatever, and his eye goes, "Bah," like that. And I go, "How is that a digital thing?" And he went, "Oh, you mean this?" And then he just did it.
Here we go. Let me get it.
So what? Are you serious right now?
I'm serious. You're good.
I'm a grown man.
Whenever Kevin enters an arena packed with legendary NBA giants, immediately locking eyes with the most massive human in the room, and violently roasting his physical survival skills for an audience of roaring all-stars.
I achieved greatness. Shaq, you know what that feels like.
Yes,
Kenny, I know you know what that feels.
Yes.
I'm gonna stop it right there. Shaq, first things first. Why are you dressed like a director? Shaq, when you fall during the games, it's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Hey,
You ever see his legs after he fall? Next time, look, I'm telling y'all, next time y'all watch a game and he fall, this is exactly what he do. Look, it's always something stupid. Like, he go up to get a rebound, he don't get it, he go, oh, no. LeBron.
I'm not saying that I'm scared, because I'm not, but this ain't safe. We've been on camera for some time right now, and it looks like we selling ass.
Of course, no Kevin Hart assault portfolio is complete without his relentless, decade-long crusade against Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Kevin will happily hijack a live, global broadcast just to drop the most unhinged, scientifically fraudulent conspiracy theories about his best friend's anatomy.
When you also just recently bought your mom a house?
I did.
That, like, makes me want to cry.
$1 billion later, he finally bought his mama a house. All right, should we clap for that? It's about...
Why I was born in San Francisco, but I did a lot of my growing up there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
so
thought
it was amazing.
there.
I don't know. I don't think no.
You told me.
I did. I told you.
swore you said.
I've known you for years. I've always said.
Beautiful brand of unfiltered disrespect doesn't stop at press junkets. Kevin actively brings this exact same unscripted devastation directly onto multi-million-dollar movie sets, completely breaking veteran actors mid-take until directors completely lose control of production.
I was at fault, Kev. It wasn't a false. No false when you're a action star. Whoop, there it is. I didn't want to say anything during the takes, but I can't feel my balls.
I just want you to have the option. Why do you feel like you have to attack my height? Shaq, you do know that you
Because you're little. Because you're a little man.
Nobody's your size. Nobody else is your size.
And nobody's your size either.
It's you and Yao Ming, and y'all two stupid looking. You got two big dumb giants, just two that they can never get the size shoe for.
Whose idea was it for the fake pregnancy?
Well, I mean, when you're having fake sex, then you have fake babies.
Yeah, well, you know what? You may have been having fake sex on your side of the bed, but on my side, I was tearing that.
The neutral third-party woman.
Hello.
Hello.
I told you the wardrobe plays a major part in the gym. So before we even get to the training, look at the top.
Yes,
okay,
I noticed your top.
It's like a top, but it's like a hey, I'm here.
I think it says we're here.
Dude, Fred. Yeah, Fred talks with his hands and he just talks about Portland all the time. He goes, oh, I love Portland. I fly over there. I have my apartment. I have my records. I go to Park Street. I have my car. Fly back. Wait.
And he's got the big glasses.
Big glasses. He's like, it's great, dude. He goes to that all the time. And then we were like, good night. And then it was like we had to rush to get on his plane. To LA for the Emmys. And I was on the plane with Seth Meyers and Fred Armisen, and I go, I've never been on Lauren's plane before. This is really exciting. And they're like, yeah. You know what? You should sit in the back with him. And I was like, really? Oh, wow. You know, and so I sat down with Lauren, and he talks, like, he tells you everything about Saturday Night Live, and it's the coolest thing, but I was so exhausted. And he talked the entire time, and he'd be like, and that man was Chevy Chase. And then you wake up, and he'd be like, and Dick Ebersol said, you know, it's really your show. You wake up, and it's like, and Ray Charles said they all owe me money. You wake up, and he's like, and that's how you grow blueberries in May. The sun is coming up. And I'm looking back, and there's Fred and Seth sleeping all peacefully, and I'm like, oh gosh, this is gonna be a quiz, you know? Like, now when did Chevy leave, Bill? How do you grow blueberries? How do you grow the blueberries? Do you mash them with your feet? That's wine!
And they moved into Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This is actually Kanye's room. Let's take a look.
These motherfuckers really did move.
Yeah. It looks like the women's gym at the NCAA tournament. Look at this shit. Jesus Christ. Kanye got pantyhose on his face. Kanye walked in that bitch looking like a bank robber from the 80s. Put the money in the bag, bitch.
Say, you jive ass nigga, put the money in the bag. Ask you a question. The hat. It's one thing to wear the hat backwards. Do you have an afro under that or something? It looks very, very high.
I'll tell you what. Hey, that's none of your damn business. Okay? Whatever's going on up under my hat is none of your business. The only information that you need to know is that I don't have a mushroom on the top of my head like you. That's right, Stephen A. I have a cut from this year. All right? From this era. From this.
It's a tremendous story. It was your first season at Saturday Night Live, and you, I guess on the way home or during that period of time, you saw something on a car that you liked in a parking lot or something.
No. So I stole some hubcaps.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But it's not like what happened was I used to have to take the train into the city. One of my first year at SNL, I would take the Long Island Railroad into the city, and when I came, and I would park in Freeport, and I had a car with nice hubcaps on. I came back one night, and my hubcaps were gone, and I